You know, they tax you for the air. Carbon tax in Canada, you pay for the fucking air you breathe. They tax you for the sunshine. You fucking manage to save a little bit of money because you're tired of paying outrageous electrical bills. You put some solar panels on your roof and some needle-nosed little worm drives by and sees what you got and he fucking taxes you for it. Water. Something that they have no control over, that self-cleans itself in the mountains, which are really trees, right alongside the ocean, and then the fucking snow on top, and that melts glacial, and then all the rainwater. They tax you for that. Do you think that's fucking normal? Do you think that's normal? It's not normal. And it's not going to get any better. It's going to get a lot fucking worse before it gets better. But there is hope. And the hope is people that can recognize the ridiculousness of how fucked up that is. So if there's more people that think, I guess like I do, with regards to taxation, then maybe we'll do something about it. But that's not the main point that I'm trying to make here. I'm going to totally shove that all off to the side and go on to a different subject, but I just had to get that out of my fucking system. You know, to me it's about kings. Kings. We're all kings and queens in terms of the 144,000. We all have the right to the Holy Grail. But there's only one person that has the keys to the door. And that's the king that leads us all. You know? And I respect him 100% wholeheartedly, man. Fucking love you, brother, you know? I know what you're doing. I can see what you're doing. I see it. It becomes more and more clear to me every day of my life. And mentioning a subject on kings. A king doesn't sit in his fucking castle and send his men out to fucking die while he sits there and gorges himself on fucking Cornish hens. You know, a king doesn't go into battle, if he ever does it all, and hide in the back ranks and fucking shiver like a fucking little girl. No offense to women. But the reality is a king comes up front. He rides with his men. He rides with his fucking horses and his men's horses. And he fucking comes up and he fights with them. He eats with his men. He laughs with his men and women. He is there instrumentally involved with the people that he cares about. That's a true king. And only until I've ever seen that in my entire life, until one day some person comes along and they show that to me, that's a fucking king, man. Not some fucking sniveling worm on top of a fucking giant concrete building, hid behind fucking mounds and mounds of paper, laughing and snickering to himself like he's fucking 12 years old and he pulled a joke on everybody. That's a fucking worm. When did worms end up being kings? And kings end up being worms? Wake the fuck up. This is one for any questions, you know. Okay, any questions? Anyway, listen.
We shall die, dog.
We shall die, dog. And in reverse.
God idles you.
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 Any questions?